Hello everyone and welcome to SKRM's e-learning program. In this video, I am going to teach you one simple trick that you can use to become a fluent English speaker by spending just 10 minutes a day. And I am going to speak really slow so that you can clearly understand what I am saying. The best part about this is that you don't need a partner. You can do this by yourself. This is a technique that has worked for many and for me also. And if you do what I tell you in this video, I guarantee that you will become more fluent in English. So what is the trick? Well, it's the technique known as jam. No, not this jam. This is actually a little fluency game based on a show that airs on BBC Radio. So let's see what this actually jam technique is. So the reason it is called jam because it's just a minute. This game has 3 stages. Stage 1. So here's how you play it. You are going to talk about a topic for about 1 minute. That is, you are going to give a speech without any preparation. So you just pick a topic. You can either take general topic like sports, hobbies, friends, books, etc. or you can choose a question. For example, what is your favorite mode of transport? And once you have a topic, you speak. Now when you do, there are some rules. So let's see what are the rules. Okay, the first rule is that you cannot stop speaking. You must talk for the full minute. If you have to pause to catch your breath, it's okay. But you cannot pause for more than 3 seconds. Even if you say nonsense or something unrelated to the topic, it doesn't matter. You are just going to keep talking. So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is you cannot repeat the same ideas. That means you can't just say something over and over and over again. This is not a pronunciation practice. It's fluency development. So on repetition of the same ideas. And the rule number 3 is not writing. You cannot make any notes while you are speaking. You must only concentrate on speaking. These are just 3 rules. So to begin, you need a timer. This can be on your smartphone, for example, right? So let's go on and understand how to progress on this jam technique. You start stage 1 by starting the timer and you speak until 1 minute is reached. I'm going to give you an example how to do this. I'm going to take this question, what is your favorite mode of transport? And I'm going to speak for 1 minute on this topic. Now I haven't done any preparation, so let's see how I do. Okay, so what's my favorite mode of transport? I would have to say that it's a train. That's because actually you get to see a lot of nice scenery, beautiful landscapes and things like that. And you know, train journeys generally tend to belong other than other types of or rather other modes of transport, okay, and so on. Okay, so I'm getting a bit confused to take more and more topics in my mind. You can see that I'm really struggling for ideas, but I can't stop. I have to keep going on and I'm saying whatever comes to my mind. That's no problem. But back to the topic at hand, train journeys because they are longer, they are more relaxing. And one last thing I want to mention is that I have had an opportunity to meet interesting people and make friends on many train journeys. As a kid, I used to ride the train a lot with my family. We used to go to places where trains, and it's actually something that I really enjoyed. Ugh. That was hard, but that's okay. That's the whole point of this exercise. That was stage 1. Now we are going to start stage 2. So here's where we are really going to start building our fluency. The first part of stage 2 is making notes. So you can use a paper and pen now, and you are going to think back to the speech what you just gave and collect the ideas you came up with. In my speech, I remembered that I had 3 main ideas. The first was that on the train journey you get to see a lot of beautiful scenery. The second idea was that train journey are longer, so they are more relaxing. The third idea was that you get to meet interesting people and make friends. So once you have these ideas down, you are going to repeat the exercise. That means you are going to set your timer for 1 minute and you are going to speak again on the same topic. But now you can use your notes to guide you. You will notice that this time you are actually able to speak more fluently because you have some good ideas on paper. And you will be able to expand your ideas and give more information. Once the timer hits 1 minute, you stop and we move on to stage 3. So this stage 3, just like in stage 2, you are going to paper and pen, but this time you are going to add more ideas to your notes based on your second speech. And definitely you are going to experience that by doing more and more jam, that is just 1 minute practice, you will be able to improve your fluency in English language. So for your fluency improves, you can challenge yourself by setting your timer for 2 to 3 minutes or even 5 minutes more. So kids, I have told you about 3 stages of this exercise, but there is also a bonus stage if you are really serious about improving your English. And that stage is record yourself. Let's start our bonus stage. Once you have finished speaking for the 3rd time, you can give your speech once again, but this time you speak into your cell phone or voice recorder. This is a fantastic 2 reasons. Because first you can then listen to the recording and you can identify what areas you need to improve, particularly your pronunciations. But also you can keep your recordings on your mobile phone or your laptops or your computers. You can come back to it after a few weeks or few months and listen to them to see how much you have improved since that time. I know that many of us hate to listen their own voices. We feel a bit shy and embarrassed. But trust me, this is a very powerful way to improve your speaking by recording and listening to yourself. So kids, if you don't want to do that, you can do just jam. Jam's 3 stages, and that will help you to improve your fluency, and it takes only 10 minutes. I suggest that you make it exercise for daily workout. Do it at least once a day. Start practice doing jam on many different topics, and if you do, I guarantee you that you will become more fluent by just practicing by yourself. So kids, I hope you have enjoyed this video and you will practice the same. So for now, I Vivek Gadvi take your leave and stay tuned for more e-learning videos.